You never find nobody like my kind.
Tolerance? Yes, tolerance. Never have I heard more whining and complaining about a group of Christians getting together asking for equal treatment on YouTube. Because us intolerant, bigoted, fundy F-tards are doing so much to be intolerant. Shock of God making videos on motorcycles. Prince Jedi Master making videos on games. Underground Tio making videos on how to obtain salvation and how to be a better Christian. John 5:30, who speaks encouragement to all Christians, and above all, the majority of the Alliance of Christ members who go out of their way to make encouragement videos and videos on the Bible, and so on and so forth. Very intolerant. But let's be honest here. We do have a couple of radical members, and only two of which I've ever heard use the words
nigger or jungle bunny.
It's only some of you atheists, those of which are pseudo-intellectuals, that are overgeneralizing an entire group based off of two individuals. Very, very intelligent. You aardvark-looking, double-standard-holding pseudo-intellectuals want to say that
niggers or jigaboos
is hate speech? The same must be said for those of you that do stuff like this. What's up, people? I just seen a funny F-tards video. Now hold it right there. If I can make up a word, such as
tar baby,
and use it against homosexuals, and that's considered hate speech because they are a protected group, then how then can you make up a term, fundy F-tard, and use it against Christians, who are also a protected class, and not expected to get flagged down at the same time? So yes, by your own logic, you deserve to have your channel removed. And I'm glad they did. You want to talk about intolerance? The same individual made a video hoping that the Hovens Family Park got shut down and ran out of business. Last I checked, Christians don't run around YouTube hoping that atheists and homosexuals lose their jobs. Oh, but yeah, we're intolerant. Because it's Christians that make time to go out of their way to make comments on atheist pages calling them all kinds of names and filthy, disgusting, vile comments and all that stuff, huh? That Christians do that. Now let's be honest here. Some Christians do go around doing that. But on a grand scale compared to you atheists, we're nothing. It's only 90% of you guys that go around to Christian channels calling them all kinds of filthy, vile, disgusting things, talking about an invisible sky daddy, and doing all kinds of other stuff when Christians are just minding their own business. And we're the intolerant ones. One of you even had the nerve to tell a bold-faced lie about me calling
niggers, coon or sambo.
If you weren't on here calling people
sambo,
you're so hateful and this and that, I would be more on your side of this. I'd be like, hey, you know, this dude's cool, he's Christian, he's just sharing his beliefs with people, and he's sharing the gospel. That's not always the case, though. You are very much vindictive at times, and I have seen your videos in the past, whether you have them still uploaded or not. I have heard you call people jungle bunnies.
Sweetie, if you ever make a claim like that, you need to back it up with hard evidence. You can sift through my entire library, all 100-something videos there are up there. You will never, ever find a single video with me calling a
coon,
nigger or jungle bunny.
Not even my entire life have I ever called
tar baby, niggers or jigaboos.
Now, on a side note, you talked about Christians changing and twisting the Bible when they disagree with it, but in other parts of the Bible they take it word for word. Perhaps you don't realize that Jesus Christ spoke in parables, and that when you read what he's saying, you can't take everything at face value. Certain things he says are figurative, not literal. And there are some things in the Bible that need to be taken word for word. Now here's an example of what you can't take what Christ is saying literal. Matthew 15:22-28 speaks about a woman whose daughter is grievously vexed with a demon, or it says devil, in the King James Version. This is an example where you can't take things literal. I'm going to skip down to 26. You can read the rest of it on your own. He says, It is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs. What he's talking about here is not literally taking bread from children and casting it to dogs. Back in these times, Canaan, the people of Canaan were considered dogs. So he's calling her a dog. And what she's saying is, true, Lord, yet the dogs eat up the crumbs which fall from their master's table. So what the Lord is saying is that he's not here but for anyone but the children of Israel. And what she's saying is that, true, Lord, yet the dogs get to eat up the crumbs from the master's table. So she's saying, bless me with a little bit, even if you don't give me a full blessing. And then Christ ends up saying, O woman, great is thy faith, be it unto thee even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made full from that very hour. He's saying, pretty much, you're going to get a blessing, and whatever else you want, you'll be blessed with. It's not Christians disagreeing with or twisting anything in the Bible. I don't disagree with anything in the Bible. I agree with all of it. It's not hard to destroy atheists on Scripture. I do it on a daily basis, and I'll continue to do it. Out of all the people that made comments on my video or made responses to my video, 98% of you refused to acknowledge the hate speech going on against the Christians and tried to talk about the intolerance of the AOC. Because it's not important that people get called niggers on a daily basis, or it's not important that people get death threats, is it? As long as atheists are making them. Here's my stance on things. I opt that if YouTube removes videos, for example, that say, I believe that the death penalty should be extended to
niggers,
adulterers, so on and so forth. I opt if YouTube removes those videos, that YouTube also removes videos saying, I hope you die, and that if I were in your area, I would kill you if it were legal. Now, on the flip side, we can leave everything up, and nobody gets flagged. Let's be fair and let's be honest. The fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, the majority of you atheists, about 90% of you, and some of you homosexuals, are the ones who are intolerant, go around calling people filthy, vile, disgusting things, and do all kinds of crazy stuff that you claim Christians to be doing, which is a tiny group of Christians. So the hypocritical double standard falls on you.
You never find nobody like my kind.